what you'd like to say to the youth?
To the youth, actually, there's so many things influencing our youth today. I think, we being one of them, absolutely, I would say. So, I think let's detach ourselves from so many other things that somehow impact on you negatively and hamper or hinder your creative progressions or something.
Yes.
So that would help us all evolve as what we are practically, because everyone in Pakistan, trust me, every single guy going out on the road, you could actually form a structure that this guy fits into that structure, this guy fits into that structure, that mentality, that physical, that lookalikes and everything. I mean, that's every guy belongs to a small cult. Perhaps we have that's what I call my fans as well. They are a cult. They're part of a cult.
Okay.
Lahu cult, perhaps.
The Lahu cult.
The Lahu cult.
That sounds much worse than it is actually. I mean, honestly, it's not that bad to be in the Lahu cult. But I just thought I'd ask you one more question. And I've heard this a lot, and I'm actually quite impressed because I've talked to a lot of kids, and including your band. Your band is quite spiritual. You're a spiritual band. I've just placed my finger on the pulse, I think. And it's like about looking into yourself. It's about finding yourself and being true to yourself.
Yes.
And I find you guys to be spiritual, at least in that sense. And sometimes I hear people say that I'm trying to find myself. So I'm trying to look within myself and stuff. But what if you're a shallow person and there's not much to look into? Is it worth the self-discovery?
Yeah, I think nobody's shallow.
Okay.
A. And
Alright.
B, I think it's a never-ending process.
Okay.
You can never really know at the age of 50. You still have to find out who you are, why you're here, spiritual.
Okay. All right, spiritually. And no, but I mean, would you agree with what he's saying?
Yeah, 100%.
Would you agree with what he's saying?
Somewhat.
What don't you agree with?
Yeah. And why don't you agree?
Yeah.
Basically, some people having brought up through different circumstances have very little to think about. That's why that's their inner walls of their I would say thinking that they're confined to actually.
Yeah.
So they won't grow somehow. They won't come out of the rut.
So so that means like self-discovery for them is a pointless exercise.
No, it's not actually. You'd still end up with a smaller area. People with a much broader vision, much bigger horizon and everything will end up with a bigger area. It's just that.
All right. Okay. That's good. Good stuff. Anyhow, no, I mean I'm just curious. I find this that this inner directed reflection, maybe that just maybe asking someone else or looking at other people's experiences or actually learning more might help people rather than within the limited realms of themselves.
No, it's not just this process. Everything goes along.
See, that's why I say you guys have to be on the BBC sitting by a fire. And somebody asks you this question: what is the meaning of life? And that's what you guys should be doing.
It's just our 2 cents. It's just what we think. I mean, I'm not
That's
right.
Lahu unleashed, by the way.
No, I get. I mean, how do you guys party?
These guys don't party.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do you do?
I party.